Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to discuss another LeetCode problem statement, that is simplify path. It's a LeetCode problem number 71 of medium category. You are given an absolute path for Unix style file system which always begins with a slash. Your task is to transform this absolute path into its simplified canonical path. Now this is the rule for Unix style file system. That is, if you have one single period, then you have to consider this one as current directory. If you have double period, then you just have to consider it like previous parent directory. If you have multiple slash, right, you have to consider it single slash likewise. Now, simplified canonical path should follow these rule. We have to understand it properly. Means the path should start with slash. It should not end with slash, at the end. The slash should not be there. The directories must be separated by single slash, for an example like this. And the path should not contain one period or double period. Okay. In this example, you can see as the rule says, like it should not end with slash. So your output should be only this part you can see over here. In another example, you have multiple slashes in between. So what you have to do, you have to consider only one slash and this should be your output. At the end, whatever slash we have, that we have to ignore. In another example, you can see you have home user document. So when you have double period, it means you have to skip the previous one and you have to print this one, home user. You don't have to print this one as well. So directly it will be pictures, home user pictures. In this example, we have directly this double dot. So in this case, you just have to return one slash. Whenever what we have to do ahead, like we are not sure what we will be doing ahead, in that case, we should use stack. So for this problem statement, we are going to use the stack concept. There is two important method in stack. One is push in order to insert the elements. Another one is pop in order to get and delete the element. Let me quickly jump to the board and we'll discuss this approach in details. Okay, as we have discussed that we are going to use stack concept over here. In stack we have two methods. The first one is push to insert the element. Another one we have is pop to get and delete the elements. So the first step is we are just going to split the given string based on slash. Okay, now let me create one stack over here for our understanding, and after that we just have to split it. So the first word is home, then we have user, then we have dot, then we have documents. Okay, in between we do have some white space as well, and then we have double dot, and at the end we have pictures. Okay, so the first thing what we have to do, after splitting, wherever we will find this dot, okay, and whenever we will find this white space, then we will simply ignore it. Okay, and after that, first we have home. So what we will do, in stack we will add home. Then we have user. So again we will add another value, that is user. Dot means current directory, that is user. So we will simply skip this one. Okay. Then we have documents. So the document will come like this. Okay. Then we have white space. So again, white space means we just have to skip it. We don't have to consider this one. And then we have double dot. The moment you will get double dot, so what you have to do, you just have to use stack dot pop. So what will happen? This document will come outside and then you will be left with the last one, that is pictures. Okay. After that, what you have to do, you just have to create one string builder and one by one you have to keep on adding. So how we will add? So it will come like, it will start with slash, then it will come home, then it will come user, and then it will come pictures. One by one you just have to append it and this will be your output. Here you can see. Let me quickly jump to the LeetCode compiler and we'll write the code for the same. So the first thing what we have to do is we have to create a stack of string type. Okay, I'm giving the name as variable as stack and we will be using new stack for the same. We just have to split it. In the first step itself, we have decided to split it based on what? Based on the slash value. So for that we just have to use regex as slash. Then we just have to iterate it one by one. And what we will do, we will simply check it like if the value whatever we have, if it is equals to this particular dot, okay, or if s is equal to blank value, empty, in that case what we have to do, we just have to simply ignore it. So we will be using continue. In the very next step, what we have to do, again we'll check if s is equal to, this double dot, whatever we have discussed. If it is equal to that value, then what we will do, we will simply pop it, so from where we have to pop, we just have to pop it from stack. So stack dot pop. But what if this is the first value? In that case, we will get exception. So better to add one condition over here, like stack should not be empty. So if it is empty not, we have to use not in front of stack over here. Okay. In this case, we just have to pop it, or else we have to add it. But before adding, we have to make sure like it should not be double dot, right? So this particular s value should not be equals to this particular double dot. Okay, in this case what we will do, simply we just have to push it. So stack dot push, what we will push, this particular string. At the end, what we have to do, simply we just have to create one string builder, and we will be appending all sort of value over here. Again, we just have to iterate the value from stack, and first thing what we will append, we will append the slash, because the absolute path should start with the slash itself. And after appending the slash, we just have to add the particular string value. Okay, at the end we just have to return this string builder. But what if the stack is empty? If the stack is empty, then we just have to return the slash, only slash. So for that, we will just add one condition. If stack is empty, then we will put simply this value, like we just have to return slash, or else we will return this string builder dot toString after converting it into the string. Okay, if it is empty, then it will be slash. So let me quickly execute this code and we'll see whether it's working properly or not. Okay, all the test cases passed successfully. Let me submit this solution. Okay, so all 264 test cases passed successfully, and this is the approach we have to follow in order to solve this problem statement. If you like the video, do subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.